YouTube. Long time no see. I know I have been gone for 2 months. I normally wanted to do this video once a month to show you my progress, let you know what I'm doing, what's going on in my life, how I'm handling, taking better care of myself, and it did not happen. And the reason why that didn't happen is I suffer from chronic fatigue syndrome, and I went back to work and it totally kicked my butt. I am so tired when I get home from work. I should try to go to bed, and I am so exhausted. I literally go to work and sit on the couch until it's time for bed. I'm hoping that'll ease up as I build adaptability and endurance, but we'll see if it does or if it doesn't. I had a really crappy August. I had either the coronavirus or I had an autonomic flare. I did the test, the nose swab, and it was negative, but you can get false results. And so I really don't know what happened. And then the following week I was suffering from migraines, optic migraines in the morning, and then regular migraines in the afternoon. And then the past 2 weeks have just been severe exhaustion. So that's why I've been missing. I'm still trying to work on myself, all of my emotional stuff that I'm working on, and also my diet and exercise, even though I'm exhausted. So thankfully it's been hot, so I haven't been able to do the evening walk just because I'm going to bed so early. I'm going to bed originally at 9, and now I'm going to bed at 8, and it's still way too hot to do an evening walk. So I've been doing the morning ones, so I've been getting, for walking exercise, about 3,000 steps. And then my job, I'm moving around a lot and doing that. Now the thing with the job is it limited my water intake, and then I'm so tired when I get home I don't even want to eat. If you've ever suffered from chronic fatigue, the thought of chewing is exhausting. So trying to get my water in when I get home has been pretty challenging. And then with work, sticking on the 2.5 to 3 hour schedule has been challenging. I get into work and I make a smoothie, so I'm able to drink that in the morning. But I'm doing a bunch of testing on patients in the morning. And so my morning's third meal should be around 10:30, or 11:30, depending on when I eat my breakfast. And I'm not getting it until noon, 1 o'clock, sometimes 2 o'clock. So I've been very hungry at work, and that's been a challenge. And then in the afternoon, I've been doing like a protein bar, like a homemade protein bar. And then I get home and I have something, and then I'm done. I don't have my 6 meals. My 6th meal would be right before bed, and I'm so exhausted. I haven't been eating that. And then work, we get a lot of free lunches from drug reps, which is great. And I've been really trying to make sure I order food that's on the blood type A. I have noticed we order a lot of Chipotle, so if I get a lot of spicy stuff or peppers or something like that, I do get really bloated. I get itchy. I get a lot of the burps that come up that's kind of gross and disgusting. And yeah, so I noticed that's a problem. And I'm also trying not, you're ordering takeout, so calories are going to be more. So I'm trying not to eat a ton of calories, trying to stick in the calorie goal and budget. And I'm doing pretty well. I got down to 165 weight-wise, which was my goal, and I was super excited about it. And I had a couple weeks where I'd gained 3 pounds and it wasn't budging. And I know a lot of it was bloat. And I think part of that was I was eating a few things I wasn't supposed to be eating, and I was eating a lot to feed my emotional health. When you're that exhausted and you don't feel good, I eat to comfort myself, and I was doing that a lot, and just my emotional state, I think, was causing some of the bloat and the uncomfortableness and the grossness. Since last week, I've started to lose those couple extra pounds. I'm not worried about it. That's why I wanted to be 165, was so that I had those 5 pounds to play with, to go back and forth. And so that was good. My boyfriend wants me to try to get down to 160. I don't care. It's not a huge goal or a mission for me. I'm happy with 165. So that means I lost I lost 26 pounds. So I'm really happy about that. So just trying, as far as the work week goes, there's nothing I can do about my third eating thing, because I'm doing testing on patients. That's what I'm there for. So I got to roll with the punches, and just try to make a little bit better choices, especially when I feel really bad, because I am trying to comfort myself with food, and I know that. And then on the weekends, I've been terrible. It's been anything goes. I sleep in. I have my cell phone. I could easily set an alarm for 2.5 hours. Do you think I do it? Nope. Am I drinking all of my water? Nope. I have just been footloose and fancy free on the weekends. And so I know that's something I need to like, okay, hunker down. And then I've been wanting to get back into yoga. I've been getting, the migraines and stuff, and I've been noticing that I'm like hunching a lot and stressing and all that kind of stuff, and that's helped. And I started doing it, I think a week and a half ago. But as you'll see in the video, the pictures at the end of this of my progress, I injured my foot. And so now that's going to be on the back burner. I didn't injure it doing yoga. I actually, part of my neurological condition is you can fall, and I was starting to fall in the hallway because that's where I get dressed after I get out of the shower. This house is really small, and that's the most space I have is in the hallway to get dressed. And I was falling, and I caught myself, but in the process of catching myself, I slammed my foot against the door frame. That's how I injured myself. Very talented. So walking is gonna have to take a back burner, and my yoga right now, I'm sure there's gonna be some stretches and stuff I'll do on the floor that's not gonna irritate this. But as far as like really getting into it, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So that's another bump in the road. I'm gonna take everything with strides. And then as far as personal life goes, taking on more responsibility with my healing work. I am really excited about that. I'm really excited to see what Spirit's going to do in my life, and how he's going to use me as a conduit to help other people change and grow. And so I'm excited about that. So on top of being super exhausted and all of that, I've been taking on more responsibilities with things. And I'm not worried about it. I've meditated, I've prayed, and Spirit has said, you know what? Take on more than you think you can. I'm here, I got your back. And so I have been, and it's been a big lesson in trust because, like I said, I have been out of my mind, exhausted. Reason why I'm even doing this video is I had to take a part of a day off on Thursday because of my foot, and I was able to rest, and I've been resting all morning. I haven't gone anywhere today. Obviously, I'm not going anywhere this weekend, so I have more time to do things and just rest and relax. I've been so tired. I haven't even done really any crafting. I miss making cards and paper crafts and all that stuff, and I haven't been able to do that because I've been tired. But I'm keeping on. I'm worth it. I'm doing what I know I need to do to be healthy and to be better. I'm trying to be more conscious. I've caught myself a lot of times eating just to comfort myself and like, okay, Natalie, this isn't what you need to be doing. A lot of things in my personal life have been really stressful too. It's just been a bag of stress. But I'm positive, I'm hopeful. I know Spirit has the best for me. I know I'm on the right track. I know I'm headed in the right direction. So I'm positive about that. And I'm happy with my weight loss goals that I've achieved it, and I'm keeping on with that. You'll see in the end of this video, I'm going to be doing when I first started and now what my pictures look like. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to do an update because it has been 2 months. I was planning on doing the end of July, my progress. And then, like I said, just got really tired, really exhausted, and just couldn't do anything. But, so my weight this morning was 166.8. My hip measurements was 40.5. And my hip measurements, looking back over like everything, has been right around 40.5. Hasn't really gone anywhere from there. I think the original hip measurement was like 42, so like 1.5 inches, yeah, roughly. I'm trying to find the actual start date here. Okay, April. Where are we at? Sorry guys, I should be more prepared. Yeah. So April 4th, my hips were 44. So I lied. I lost quite a bit on the hips. A lot more than I thought. Wow. And then the waist was 33 this month. And when I started, my waist was 37.5. And then my bust is 37 today. And my bust to start was 44.5. And I've actually gone down a size. I'm a medium now. Before I was a 12, 14, but more of a 14. Now I feel really comfortable in the size 12, and some of them are really loose. I'm kind of like in between stages. I can't really fit in a 10, but at 12 is a little bit too big. And that's why I kind of wanted to start toning up to try to tone things up so I could be in a better size. But yeah, so that's my life right now. It's a ball of chaos and exhaustion, but I'm still doing good and I'm still pushing forward and I'm still doing what I need to do. So I'm really going to try next month to post a video at the end of the month, letting you know the progress. But if I don't, just know that I'm thinking of anybody who watches this who's thinking about their life and making changes. And yeah, it's hard. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes you might think it's not worth it, but you know what? You're worth it. And you are worthy of having whatever you want in your life. Go after it, go get it, do what you gotta do, and know that you have the support behind you. So I will see you guys hopefully next month, and let you know what my progress is and let you know about my life. So I'll talk to you then. Bye.